Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change, my homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 I'm with my homies, yeah.
Wow. I hope this boy don't leg too hard, man. Roll it up, Scooter.
We're at the sold-out and noisy Oracle Arena. It's the Miami Heat facing the Golden State Warriors. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
Dude.
So here's Miami's starting group. The
Take
big
care
men
of
are
the
Bonish
controller,
at
man.
one side. Wade and Dang are the 2
I'm
and 3.
gonna whoop you.
And it's Dragic in point guard. On its way from Curry for 2. Dragic with some nice D. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. An MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
It's stolen by Dragic. And Thompson sends it back. They retain possession.
Man, come on, man.
Tipped away.
Yeah, dude.
It's stolen by Curry. The 3.
Yeah.
Miami grabs the miss.
Yeah, he is right now.
Draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Here's Wade. Dang kicks to Wade. They shoot again. Right side trying to break free. Misses at the rim. Barnes kicks to Curry. And it's Wade with the rebound.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
The dish to Dang. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Off his leg, and the ref saying he kicked it. It's stolen by Dang.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to
bro.
get that turnover. And, you know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And guys, last season, Klay Thompson made his first All-Star trip overall. Clark, his game took a huge leap forward.
Hey, I agree with you, Kevin. And a big reason for that, I think, was his spot on Team USA. Playing the way he did and with that group really lifted his confidence.
Excellent point. The drive by Wade. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Curry's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2.
And Thompson last season set the record for most points ever in a quarter with 37. Made all 13 shots and 2 free throws and finished the game with 52 points.
It's stolen by Dragic. Tries from 7. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Bosch has got his first bucket in this one. Curry dishes to Green. And he starts out with the miss in this one.
And Thompson making all 9 of his 3-pointers in that game. I mean, that was also a record, the most 3-pointers in a quarter. I think that performance sealed his place among the All-Stars.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Mazzilli comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Barnes. And Miami also making a switch. Winslow's checked in.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Here's Curry. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Curry's got 5.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
You know,
the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his game. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Curry.
You don't fall getting right till the nigga get ready to shoot, man.
I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
It's tipped. 3 on 3. Outside, Green. And now Winslow pushing it up. No one back to stop him. The big dunk at the end of the break.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And it's Green missing. Here's Wade. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Miami shooting their first free throw.
Oh, yeah.
First trip to the line in this one.
Go ahead. Over here.
Good on the second free throw. Just 4 seconds left in the first. At the end of... Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Man. Winslow is out there with Josh McRoberts. Then there's Gerald Green.
Better get some deep.
And it's Johnson. And it's Stoudemire the 5 down low.
Well, I think think it's been said about 1,000
Well, Bogut better
times
get
now
work.
how Coach Spoelstra
White man can't
started as a
do it.
video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long, they are starting to become synonymous.
Curry can't get it to go.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Green. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And that one's good. Barnes.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And Miami has possession. It's a three-point game. There's Green with the three. That doesn't go either for Green. Curry outside. Another miss by Curry.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
But they'll get another chance. Warriors leading by 3. Again, Curry missing.
Curry better get a
Play his
shot.
way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Green. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And Greg, it's been hard to watch. You can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent. The Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Here's Curry, following the score by Miami. Offline with his 3.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Out to Stoudemire. And there's Green on the assist by Stoudemire. Now it's a 5-point Heat lead.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Timeout call for the Warriors.
You stop watching.
And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. With some Gatorade, that's fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Now Thompson. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3.
Oh, Lord, look who it is back here. I'm tripping.
Bogut kicks to Thompson. 5 on the clock. They need this one. Jump shot is good that time.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And he gets it to go. Wade's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Here's Dragic. The kick out to Dang. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Whiteside. No good. Great D that time from Green. Wade against Thompson. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Bosch. Here's Wade. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
And he sinks the second. 8 seconds left in the second quarter.
Hey, D, I hope you know this is going all over YouTube.
Iguodala outside.
I know.
And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target.
School, man, when I get this connection right, man, you next, man.
It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no count.
I don't want to hit it, man. I got the layup, man.
Curry's done. He's got 11 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3
All right.
three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and got him good looks,
I'm gonna do it for the vibe, huh?
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
he was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a net with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor for him.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it.
I appreciate that, Clark.
It's good, Clark. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in the 3. Stolen by Bosch. It's stolen by Bogut. To the paint. Thompson passes to Green. To Ty. Offensive rebound.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
And it was a very public falling out between Goran Dragic and the Suns front office. That was a real tense few weeks there before ultimately he was traded.
And the Heat with some changes. Josh McRoberts comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Dwayne Wade. Dragic dishes to Dang. Shoots from the baseline.
Good
Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Jason Thompson, he's checked in for Green. And Miami also making a switch. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. Now here's Bosch. He's got 5. And he gets it to go. Bosch has got 7 points in the game. Now the pass to Bogut. Back to Curry. Six to shoot. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You're not going to see that very often.
Dunk on that 7-foot. That's what I'm talking about.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on.
You very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And Thompson sends it back. And they get it back. Dragic kicks to Bosch. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. That's 10 points for Chris Bosch. With LeBron gone, the Heat had to overhaul some things they do on offense, no doubt about it. Still, Clark, they kept some of the principles there that had been part of the LeBron years.
Yeah, exactly. And one of those principles, a big one, was the idea of spacing in their half-court sets. They still were able to open up for a lot of easy threes.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Thompson. And Ian Clark subbed in for Steph Curry. And here are the Heat now. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
And even without LeBron or Ray Allen, as you said, the Heat were very good at setting up threes. The percentage of their made threes that were assisted on was over 90%. That's top 3 in the league for that stat.
A minute 50 left here in the third quarter. It's Iguodala with the drive. Nice D from Bosch.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Oh,
you know, even with players coming and going, the spacing they have is a system the Heat have found to be very successful for them. I mean, parts might come and go, but the idea is the same. Space the floor and get quality shots from the perimeter.
Swiped away. Here's Barnes. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And there's the foul. It's on Jason Thompson.
We got two now getting on the court.
A different look for Miami. Whiteside's checked in for Josh McRoberts. And it's Green and for Goran Dragic.
Oh.
56 seconds left to play in the third.
What a fake, man.
A nice shot by Winslow.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And Thompson kicks to Barnes. Back to Thompson. Feeds to Clark. 6 to shoot. This is to Barnes. Goes up on the wing. And there now with another bucket.
My goodness. How about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, you're hot. And he is absolutely scorching. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
No good from Clark. Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting, it's advantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Not a typical trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking him down today.
And as
God, dog.
and we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know.
Man, y'all boys playing, huh?
Miami leading by 13.
Oh, there you go, finally.
On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Dang out there with Whiteside. And it's Green in the small forward position.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Good job, boys.
It's going to be on YouTube in a minute.
No good on the triple.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Winslow's check in for the Heat. The Heat leading by 17. Wade dishes to Dragic. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. Whiteside again. It's Bogut. Curry brings the double. Whiteside gets to Dragic. That drops. And the Heat lead by 19.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Warriors have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Curry attacking.
Well, I hate this layup. Yeah.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Hey, man, come on, man.
That misses off the backboard.
Almost no chance of that shot coming in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And Steph Curry, 6'3" and about 195. I mean, a slender frame. You look back to high school and college, and that was one of the question marks. Did he have the strength to succeed?
And speaking of Curry's slight build, he's worked out
Yeah.
and bulked himself.
Hey, they just added this shit on here. This shit go hard.
He said, but he didn't feel real good, Clark, at that weight.
Yeah, it's
Nuh-uh, on the 2K.
You needed to fight through
What they
actually do that little presentation where they show the commissioner control.
Wade left side
Bring that ass here, boy.
with the fadeaway.
Man, come on, man.
Wade missing again. Trailed by 15. And Steph Curry gets the 3.
Get through the playoffs and get my third
Got
ring.
9 points now in just the second half. Now a timeout called by Miami. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Dragic the pass to Bosh. Wade dishes to Bosh.
Man, God, dog,
Miami
man.
no good on that time either.
And guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of a season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
Here's Curry with the 3. Again, Curry missing.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. Dragic. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And you know what? That Warriors point differential was
Oh, man, come on now.
At home. The home differential was almost plus 15 points per game. A lot of blowout wins. Scary thing is they set their starters in the fourth so often, they could have made those numbers even higher had they won it.
Wade kicks the white side. Good.
Me, man, the
That is
connection on
some
the
real
little
serious
bad,
dime
man.
dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Curry outside. Here's Bogut. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Where's the box outside? Easy. Second.
Man, get off me, man. What you doing?
Couldn't get off you, alright.
Nigga, hug me, man. Gave me a big old hug.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Luol Deng is checked in for the Heat. No good from Bosch.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
Wade up top, guarded by Curry. Shot clock at 6. Right side a screen. Wade drives in. Oh, wow, unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot
you played dirty
violation.
then.
Hey, man, my connection messing up, man. I gotta do something, bro. Gotta hold these somehow.
Guys, your thoughts?
They need a quick three here. It's a tough shot. The odds are against them, but anything's possible.
And so the win by Miami in a tight
That was a good
game.
win, man.
This win, such a
Hey, man, no, I didn't,
emotional
man.
booster.
That's part of the game, man. I ain't gotta shoot it.
To take a road game like this and simply deflate
Hey, you know,
an entire building.
And that's
No, you were the one
that.
that. You were the
This
one
is
that.
Kevin Harlan saying thank you
Nah,
for
you
tuning in.
not.
We'll see you later.
and lost by 3 points.
That's a
Man, you
lot.
crazy.
That's a lot.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
Man, you just sent me another one.
All right, hold on. Let me get this on. Because I done whooped you.